Let me tell you something. If you see that you have went to church or that you're going to a service and the spirit is really high and people are starting to shout without nothing ever being said and the praises go strong and the singers are hitting a high caliber, don't get it twisted. It is not because of you. And it is not because your singer came up another level. And it is not because you are now ready for an acceleration in whatever ministry class that you are in as far as the fivefold. No, no, no. It is because Jesus Christ, according to the new administration, has finally been declared God and Lord over this country. And it is affecting everything. For those of you who I'm starting to see more and more frequently get on social media and you're literally denouncing Jesus Christ, you're being tricked out of your own soul salvation, not because Jesus don't work, not because the straight and narrow is the wrong way, not because life is being taken from you, but because of false pastors, false ministers, false lifestyles, false roads and ways, laws that were working to be bent and changed by Satan if it were possible, to change the order of your thinking and to change the order by which Jesus Christ said, make his path straight. Straight is the gate and narrow is still the way. If you're angry because you're on that road, it is a lie from hell. Right here, right now, where Jesus Christ is being declared Lord again and is coming to redeem people like you, is the wrong time to be on here cursing and crying and screaming and pulling a tantrum because you belong to Jesus. If you suffer with him, you will reign with him. It is not bad that you are with Jesus, but there are bad people who have misconstrued the way that the gospel is to be represented. Instead of priests and pastors and prophets, we have motivational speakers and people who are famous and renowned and who are being carried down the aisle in red carpets as kings and queens. Instead of you hearing a message of faith, power, deliverance, conviction, you're hearing motivational speaking. You're hearing decreeing and declaring, and that's witchcraft. So problem is that you were taught to raise yourself, or you went out of the guidelines of what constitute a Christian and a person who on the other half of the relationship is supposed to be holding on to Jesus just as tight as he's holding on to them. The Lord has not failed you. The Lord was just about kicked out of his place and of churches because people wanted to come in who were not of us and who were not of God. And they tried to take over, but the Lord is interrupting that. And you should be happy because of that reason. You should rejoice for that reason. So if the service is high, and if praises be on an all-time high, and if you don't get a chance to minister while your church is in the plain dark and you need to turn the lights on, but while you're in the dark, you're seeing all this, let it be known it's because of Jesus. And it's not you, and it's not your singers, and it's not your anointing to gloat in. For he will not share his praise or his glory with another, but he will make sure that all men know that it is he. He said, behold, it is I.